I'm back. Been a while. Been about 3-4 weeks, I think, since I've made a video. Seems like ages. Been so busy. So busy. And just not had time to do anything other than work in the house. Got to try to stop smacking my lips doing that. I've got a new setup. Well, I've not got a new setup. I'm trying a different setup with my camera so it doesn't follow me, just so it stays in one position. It's taken me ages to set the camera up. I still don't know if it's right. I want it to be more you looking at me. And I'm not sure if I've quite got that set up, but the gimbal was moving all the time, and when I look back on the old videos I didn't like how it was looking, so I want it to be a bit more personal. So we'll see what this comes out like. Do you like my addition? I've got my salt lamp in. I've got my glasses in as well. So I'd have something a little bit different other than my daft tripod that I normally have, that I don't tend to move. But I've got loads of bits and pieces that I think I need to put some soundproofing in here. I can hear it echoing. And I've been looking at getting some foam panel to put on the walls, possibly on the ceilings. I don't know how that's going to work out. I've got to buy them yet, so we'll see. I had all the house fitted with new carpets about a month ago now. That's the reason why, or one of the reasons why I've not been making a video. It took 3 days to do, and 2 lads that did it. One is a mate of mine. Still charged me full price though, didn't you, Dan? Did a right good job. Really pleased. The house looks totally different, feels different. We've not had new carpets since we've moved in. So, and they weren't the best carpet. They were just, whoever was selling the house just bought new carpets to put down, and they looked all right, but they weren't that good. These are quite a bit better, and the house just looks so much better. It feels better. It's warmer. Just it smells nice still because we've got new carpet smell, although that's wore off a little bit. But yeah, I've just been really busy. It was 3 days. In fact, it was more than 3 days because I had some time off before they came and a couple of days after to try and just sort the house out. Just don't realise how much stuff you've got in your house until you have to move it or empty a room into another room. And it was hard work. It was hard work, long days, but it's been worth it. It's definitely been worth it. We're all really pleased with it. I've spent the past 3 weekends sorting the spare room out, and that's been a nightmare. It's not been a nightmare as such, but it's just been hard work. Half of it was boarded out, so I've took the boarding down. Thought, oh yeah, great, we'll just have a bit more space behind. Once got the boarding down, realised there were no floorboards down, so I've had to lay a load of floorboards. Before I laid the floorboards, I've made sure I've insulated the floor, because it's above this garage, above where I am now, and it's freezing in winter. It's not insulated at all. So I decided to put a bit of insulation down. Don't you love rock wool? It just doesn't make you itch in the slightest. That took a full weekend to do, and then emptying the room, that was a nightmare. That was a nightmare. That took ages. That took way longer than I thought, and I had to empty it out and then put it all back. It must have took, first time I did it, took over 2 hours to empty all the stuff out. Where does it all come from? We've got stuff in there I'd completely forgot about. Loads of stuff. Been to charity shop, been to the local recycling centre, and there's still loads of stuff in there, mainly clothes from my daughter and my grandson and my partner. I've got bits of stuff in there. I'm guilty of that, but I will be getting rid of a lot of that stuff soon. But that's another reason why I haven't been able to make a video, because I've just not had time to do. I have had time. I've just not had enough energy, really, and I didn't feel like doing it. I've just been concentrating on doing that and getting that bottomed out and done, and feeling a lot better for it. I know I said it before about making you feel a lot better, but it does. It makes me feel way better getting these little jobs done. It's not a big thing, but it's another, I can tick another one off, although I've still got to get some of the I don't know how to describe it, the chipboard down, I suppose, that's probably been in there. In fact, I should imagine it has been in there for past 70 years. Take that down and put some insulating plasterboard up, try and make it a bit warmer. So I've got all that to do. That is a big job. Yeah, again, got to empty the room and all fun and games, but I'm getting there, and that's the main thing. Keep chipping away, slowly, catch your monkey. And it's made me feel better. As I was saying, just been too tired to make videos, and I really don't know how creators in my position, who've got a full-time job and a family and a life, find time to make videos, and life don't get in the way from them. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to have to do it. I'm just going to have to find time to do it all. I look at streamers on, say, Twitch or whatever, and they're streaming for, I don't know, 8 hours a day, 3 to 5 days a week. Where do they get time to go shopping? Where do they get time to clean the car and all other bits that life throws in your way? Where do they get time to do that? Do they pay people to do it? I don't know. But unfortunately, I don't earn enough money to pay people to do all my chores. I've got to do them all. Family helps out, they do. We all do. We all chip in. But I have seemingly an endless amount of jobs to do, and I do. It does make me wonder how I will be a stream, how I'm going to fit it all in, because the next 12 months I've got so much on. It's unreal. Want to get the summer house done. I really want to get the summer house done. I've got to try and do some of the groundwork over the next month or two, and then really get stuck into it in springtime next year and get it put up and get it done. I definitely want that, and then I can move on to getting this garage sorted and turned into a room for my mom, to make things a lot easier. for my mum, and we've got to turn it into a bedroom basically, with an ensuite, which will be brilliant. Well, with a shower. I'm not going to put a toilet in, so we've got a downstairs loo. Yeah, so I've got to do that. I'd love to think I can get the summer house and this garage done all next year. I've edited 2 videos in the past month as well. Did one last night. One of the videos I'd had in the bag from a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, I think I did actually. Did make a video, come to think of it, a couple of weeks ago. Maybe 3 weeks. In fact, no, it was a month ago, because it was just before all the carpets got fitted, so it was a month ago. So I haven't made a video for a month. So I've had to make another video. I've been looking forward to making a video. I've been thinking about it all for the past month, really, but not giving it a lot serious thought, because I just hadn't had time. But the past few days, been really thinking about it, and I missed it. I missed making videos. It seems like I'm starting again, almost. Although I'm looking back at some of my videos. Gosh, not like this one's going to be any good, but it's just getting used to talking to a camera. Yet again, still same things, keep repeating myself. Still looking at YouTube videos, still listening to, getting emails, and sorry, I'm playing with my glasses and making a noise. Still looking at YouTube videos, still getting emails, although I haven't been able to read the emails of some of the creators. I've signed up for a few courses, all like free ones, but I'm still looking at videos on how to make better videos and what to do. I've got to try and imagine that I'm talking to my best mate, as opposed to talking to YouTube land, which is still a bit terrifying when you think about it. But seeing as nobody has watched the videos yet, I've made 10. I've done last night with the 10th one I've put online. I've got 1 view, thank you. But I think that was a mistake, because it was on one of the videos that I did a thumbnail where I didn't use my ugly mug. And it's just a quick flick through. I think they've probably seen me and thought, oh no, I'm not watching that. It's just how it is. I've just got to keep ploughing ahead and being more relaxed. I still realise now I'm just talking. I don't talk to the camera like I talk to people yet, nearly. But I'm still self-conscious about talking to a camera. But I am getting better. My video editing skills are getting better. Just doing little, like I said in the last one, I've learned what A roll and B roll are, and I included a little bit. I don't know if I will do in this video. I might do, but it's just, yet again, finding time to do it all. It's just finding time. I don't have any. I really don't have any. But I'm going to have to make time, I suppose. I've put down here, I'm still using my notes. I'm going to put them, I've watched one creator interviewing another creator, and she puts the notes underneath the camera and bullet points pretty much what I've done, but I don't know if I can do that, because I don't know if I'll be able to read them. She'll try it. She'll try it. I could, yeah, I could probably do that actually. Yeah, the minute they're just down at the side of me, and that's I try and edit them bits out when I'm looking down. Don't always do it, just because it's something different. Yeah, I don't know if my ego can take all this not getting any views. He's gonna have to, isn't it? He's gonna have to put up with that. I don't know what it's going to be like when I read awful comments that are probably going to come when people see these videos. But that will, I don't have to worry about that at the moment, because there ain't no comments and there ain't no views, so it's just me watching them. Really, I haven't told my family. I've told my closest family. I haven't told my extended family that I'm doing this, and I want it to take off on its own. I don't want to have. I ain't told my friends. Told one of my work colleagues a little bit that I'm doing sort of YouTube. Well, so the advice of several content creators who give advice is to not really tell anybody that you're doing it, and just get on and do it and see how it goes. I've started using Canva Pro for my thumbnails, and it really good. I got a free 7-day trial a few weeks back, and only used it the once, but managed to managed to get rid of the background around here, and then put an AI background in. Still, yet again, something else I've no idea how to use properly. I can use it, but it's something that you need to sit down and use and spend a lot of time, and I just don't. I just do it. But I've got another, I think, a month's trial now for free. Pardon me. I've got a month's trial free, and then after that I'm going to pay £100 a year for it, which is, I don't know what's that work at, £8 a month, just over. It's not, is it, really, for doing that? If I do one video a week, £2 a thumbnail, I can live with that. And it's a lot better using Pro, because you can use all the extras that I have not been able to, and the features it's just worth, for me anyway. I think it's worth buying, and we'll see what it's like. I've used Canva, the free version of Canva, for ages, for the past few years. Done quite a few thumbnails, but the Pro version is definitely worth having, I think. Almost got my new job. I think I can hear my daughter outside. Oh, I bet it is. She's finished early. That's good. Yeah, I've got a new job. Don't start until next month, but I've got it. Less pay. Just one of the things. My new line manager, zone manager, been great. In fact, my supervisor, his manager, and then his manager, being brill. Just like all three of them. Really completely different from my current manager. Completely different. Being really supportive, and just I feel so much better about getting this new role. Still got to like wait 4 weeks-ish, I think, now, but it's just going to be so much less stress. I'm looking forward to it. Working with kids that I've already worked with. I've contracted with one of them before we even work where we are now, and I've worked with one of the lads already in a different role. Get on with them all, and just looking forward to doing that and not having as much stress as my current role involves. And my current role's just going to get harder and harder, and it's not that much less pay. Well, I say it's not much, it's It's £5 a year, which is, for me, it's a big chunk of change. But I look upon it positively, as though I'm buying my happiness, I suppose, in a way. And it sounds daft, but I'm trying to put a positive spin on it, not to be negative about it. And my family are all in agreement that if it makes me feel better and if it makes me happier, then it's worth doing. So I'm just going to have to get better at YouTube quicker, so I can supplement that £5 it's gonna, I think it's, for whatever it is, I've top of my head, just over £400 a month, isn't it? Which is there. I'd be paying less into my pension, which is not something I'm that bothered about, because I intend using YouTube land as a pension when I'm old enough. Like I've said in other videos, I still want to retire in the next few years and do this full time and make a decent living at it. Yeah, again, I'm going to have to get way better. Frightened life out there. I think that might have been cat. I've got trouble with having a metal shed and something hits and boom. So yeah, I'm so relieved to get this new role. I am, and I'm looking forward to it. I really am looking forward to it. It's been in this current role 6 years, and 6 years, 5.5 years too many. Really, I pretty much knew straight away once I got into the role that it weren't for me. I pretty much knew it. And I've battled away, and it's been hard. It has been really hard, and my manager's just not been the best at all. I'm not going to go too deep into that, but he hadn't. Could have been a lot better with me. But I've learnt a lot. And so that's a valuable lesson. One of the lessons is not to be a dick. I don't know if I'll include that bit. Yeah, I have learnt a lot from him. I have. He's a clever bloke, but he's just not a good manager. Yeah, with the new job, it's just waiting on HR to sort things out, pull the finger out, get things done. Don't you love HR? Hopefully things will go smooth, and it'll, in a few weeks, about just over a month's time, I think, from now, I'll be in my new job. Yay! It's going to take a lot of stress off me, this new role, and that's something that I can't wait. I feel now I've got the new role. Well, I haven't got it, but now it's pretty much, I've got the offer and everything. So the job's mine, and all the jungle drums have been beating, so everybody knows about it, except for my colleagues who I'm currently working with. I ain't told them yet. They know that I'm going for it. They know that I will get it, but they don't. I don't think they know anyway, because I ain't said anything. But somebody might have told them. And I'm going to miss them guys big time. They've been fantastic. I've spent a lot of time with Kev over the past. We've worked together on a project. Spent a lot of time for him. He will be retiring next year as well. Spent a lot of time with Kev working on this project, and I've just enjoyed it and learnt so much off him. It's such a nice bloke. My other colleagues are great. Rich's sound, James's sound, John's sound. I will miss them all. definitely, and I've learned a lot off each one of them, and they are a super undervalued. I mean, they're way more skilled than I am at that role, way more. I can do the role, but not anywhere near what they can do, and they're so undervalued and paid rubbishly. But unfortunately that's working for the type of business that we work at. Wages aren't always that great. If we went out in real world, then we'd be doubling his wages pretty much straight away, and having a company car to boot. But then you'd be travelling up and down the country, and none of us really want that. So there you go. Oh, I got the big boss involved with my new role, getting it, because it was just taking so long for it to go through, and I weren't hearing anything. So she's pretty good. She's only been with us just over a year now, and she does drop-in sessions, which I think are a great idea for somebody in her position. The previous chap in doing her role would never have entertained the likes of me in a drop-in session. He would always say hello to you, but he wouldn't want to hold a conversation with you. No chance. You were beneath him, and you were beneath him, and he had that attitude. There were other people that dealt with talking to the great unwashed, and he would always say hello, but he wouldn't have a conversation with you. Or if he did, it'd be very quick, and he'd be off doing something else far more important than talking to you. But she's doing drop-in sessions, and anybody can just go to him. I think that's a fantastic. I think that's an amazing idea. I really do, and I take my hat off to her. Although most people are very sceptical about it. The times that I've talked to her, she's listened to me, give me ideas, and I think she actually did move this forward for me somewhat, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful for that. So I was a bit dubious about going to talk to her. I didn't want to make it, I didn't want to step on my potential manager's toes. I didn't want to make things worse for myself, but I don't think it did. I think it helped. And it always, in my opinion, is a good thing to talk to Big Boss. She knows my face, but there's over 1,000 people in our department, probably more. So she's seen me before, but she got me mixed up with somebody else, which was a little bit embarrassing for me. But then she realised who I were, and it was nice talking to her. It were, and once I've got this job, I'll send her a nice email thanking her. Yeah, I've had redeployment hanging on my head for 12 months. Which that's just been doing me head in. That has took its toll on me. Just having from being off work for long-term sick for nearly a year through ill health, no fault. No, I would have preferred to have been nice and healthy and fit and well enough to work than where I was and not being able to work for 12 months. Forgot where I'm going with that. Yeah, just having that redeployment hanging on my head. It's just constant stress. It's constant there at the back of your head. That, yeah, I know when you get redeployed in a company of my size, I will get another job somewhere else, but it might not have been a job that I wanted to go to. So this is why I've gone and I've had 3 interviews this year. Didn't get either post. anyone that posts. But because the last one that I went for, there's like 3 roles in doing the same job, 1 up other end and 2 down the end that I work. Because I I did a good interview, but I didn't get the role. I've been lucky enough not to have to do, because it's the same role, not to have to do another interview. Or so I would have. I told them I would have. But I don't know where I'm going with this. Just having redeployment hanging over my head. It's just been hard work, and I'm so glad I've got this other role now, and I don't have to worry about that. Don't have to think about what's going to happen to me. And what people promise me, oh yeah, you don't have to worry about redeployment. We'll get you something else. You'll find something else. Yeah, it's easy for you to say stuff like that because it's not you that it's happening to. It's me. And I'm having to think about it. I've got a mortgage to pay. I've got bills to pay, everything. And thinking that you could possibly lose your job at any point is stressful. And they just don't seem to care. Just want to be happy. Just want to be happy and enjoy. I want to go to work and enjoy work. I do. I do. You spend too much time at work not to enjoy it. Spend far too much time. Again, it's another reason why I want to just retire and spend as little time. I don't want to be at work. I miss the people at work, but I won't miss the work. And this is why, yet again, I want to make this work. So get better at it, Nige. I want to spend more time with my family. That's a given. I want to spend more time. My mum's getting older. Little un's getting older. Crikey, he's 3. He's 3 last month. That just seems unreal. I don't know where that time's gone. I want to spend more time with him, more time with daughter. Hopefully spend some time with my stepson, who might be coming over for Christmas maybe. That'd be cool. I ain't seen him such a long time. And he was a little lad when I last saw him. He's a grown man now. He wasn't a little lad, he was a teenager. I think he was taller than me back then. But I've seen him, talk to him on phone a little bit. He doesn't talk much. He talks more English, I think, than I talk Thai. But just nice to be just spending time with him. He's such a good kid, such a nice lad, and I want to spend. If that'll be good if he comes over. I'm not sure if our government will let him come over, because seem to let people come over in boats willy-nilly, but try and do it the proper way and you get turned down. So stop doing that. I don't do that in real life. Just for some reason I do that when I'm making plumbing videos. Why do we call them videos? Because they're not videos anymore. Videos used to be on video recorders, and this is a mobile device. I often wonder why. You probably hear me asking this question quite a lot because I've got it written down. But yeah, if anybody knows why we still call them videos whenever you decide to watch these amazing videos, please tell me if you know in the comments. Got to pull my finger out and get some jobs done. 2 big jobs. Like I was saying earlier, I've got to get the summer house done. within 6 months. I hope 6 months, possibly 7. Got to do the groundwork in the next couple of months, try and get that done, and I think I'll be able to achieve that. Want to get that, really want to get it done. I've got to draw plans of what it's going to look like. I've no idea at the moment. I've got a few ideas. I say I've got no idea, that's not true. I have got some ideas. Been watching some amazing videos on YouTube about doing summer houses and whatnot. And luckily one is the exact same size, same area as what I'm wanting to do, 6 by 5 metre. But I don't know what it's going to look like, windows, doors, all that. I want to put a veranda on front, so we can have some outdoor seating. Want to do that, but I also want it so I can stand on top of the veranda roof and put my telescope up there. Don't know if I've said this before, but that's my plan, to be able to get up onto the top, because I've got you will see them at some point when I decide to make a video of going down the garden and showing it you all. But I've got beech edges on either side of the garden that are possibly 10 to 12 feet high. I'd like to be above that and have a wider field of view from my telescope. I got my telescope now well over a year ago, and it's in the back of the garage, all boxed up with everything. So I want to get that done. I'd love to be able to be looking through my telescope next August time. Maybe August, maybe before. But yeah, and possibly we'll make some videos showing it you. Yeah, that'll be a good thing to do. Yeah, with getting all these couple of jobs done, getting this place sorted next year, but doing all the work outside, it's going to be a lot of work outside. Thinking about getting a GoPro just to film it on. Don't know how good my phone will be filming outside. So, and I worry about it not being waterproof enough if anything happens. And so I know gimbal won't be waterproof, and I don't want to ruin that, and I don't want to ruin the phone. So I thought, come Black Friday, I'm going to possibly buy a GoPro and use that to film stuff outside, because I think I'm going to film myself doing some bits and pieces in garden. I've got to dig a really long trench for the armoured cable to go in. Something I'm not looking forward to. But the armoured cable will go from here right down to the other end of the garden, and that'll take all the power down for the summer house, and at the same time taking an Ethernet cable, so I've got internet down there. I think making videos with GoPro, you might enjoy it. Might be something that people enjoy watching. Don't know. I know I enjoy watching people do stuff. I also enjoy watching people make mistakes and then learning from that, and they keep them in videos. And if I do videos, there will be quite a few mistakes, I can imagine, because I'm far from perfect, but I get things done. I've got to buy myself some new drills actually, because my old ones, the batteries have not very good anymore. So I'm come Black Friday, I'm after a new TV, some new drills, a GoPro, possibly a laser printer. And the missus wants a new phone. I'm going to keep that phone and stay on my SIM-free contract, because I think at the minute I pay about 20 quid a month for just for my contract, as opposed to paying 60 quid a month for a new one for the next 2 or 3 years. And we're losing that bit of money. Can't really justify getting it. There's nothing wrong with that phone. The camera's brilliant on it. It does everything I want it to. So I'll just organise getting the missus a new phone, I think. They're going to be busy. I might even end up booking Black Friday off. I don't know yet. That's something I might actually do, thinking about it. Still haven't worked out what I'm going to say at the end of these videos. You'd be glad to know I'm wrapping up. My bum's getting numb from sat on this surface for so long. Presuming it's going to be well into half an hour, this video again. So I'm going to get off. I'm going to go and watch The Witcher. There's a new season of The Witcher come out recently. I think it's Gerard, I think that's his name, has had a fight with a plastic surgeon and lost. And he looks completely different, same but different, and don't know what this new one's going to be like. I really like the old one. It's the old Superman. The old one is Superman. Don't know his real name, but he was really good. And me and Mrs. like watching The Witcher. And if you've never seen it, go and watch it, because it is pretty good. It's not special. It's a bit daft in times. Makes you laugh. It's just an easy watch, and yeah, it's definitely enjoyable. So I'm gonna go and watch The Witcher. So take care, everybody. See you on the next one. Am I going to be doing all these things again? Don't think so. Don't think I'm going to do that. I included them in all doing that, all doing these daft poses. I don't think I'll do that this time. So yeah, that's what I think. I'm going to keep saying stuff like this because it comes natural to me, just to say take care. I say that when I'm saying see you to most people. So I will see you on the next one. Take care.